Hello and welcome to this episode of No Blasters with me, Kieran Bartlett. Did anybody else hear like a weird beeping sound there, or is my ear doing something?
If someone's phone did go off, yes.
All right, okay. All right, mate, that's weird.
Is that me? Oh, sorry.
That's a weird ringtone, mate, because that is literally like I'm it's like tinnitus to me.
Was your pause deliberate there? Were you gathering yourself when you just went like,
I don't know that I did that, did I?
hello? Yeah.
Did I?
You gave about 5 beats. It was gorgeous.
All right, no, I did not do that on purpose. No, it's just it's all natural. Today's guest, as you can see, is comedy hero Colin Geddis.
I paid him to say that.
Today's episode is sponsored by Manscaped.com. I don't even know what the fuck this is. That, do you know what I like about that? It's a wee bit like the hologram from him that we were talking about on Patreon recently. Remember him?
It's bollocks though.
The finish.
It's up. It's a
lot of people. You don't need to slabber about him like that, Colin.
It's a subtle way to put it.
Is it is it a bag?
It's a set of nuts on it. Yeah, it's smart. It's smart.
Stuff like that is lost on me. I see a heart when I look at that.
Bro, who did?
Do you know what I mean?
I have a degree in graphic design.
Oh shit! Today's episode sponsored by Manscaped, and they've sent me a Beard Hedger Pro Kit. I'll just say it, the provisionals now. This is unbelievable. Hedge your beard, the Beard Hedger. What do you get? Oh, you get
brush
bits for polishing shoes. Here, I'll get through.
Can you leave it in like an afro comb? Leave it in.
I don't have the length at the minute for it.
That's what she said. Here.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know the only way? Do you know the only way I think I'll be able to leave it in is if we go full fatnik, which is.
Oh, the grip.
Yeah, it doesn't grip. Yeah, that's enjoyable. What else do we get? Oh, products. Manscaped beard oil in. Manscaped beard shampoo in. Manscaped beard balm. Beard conditioner. That's hard for my wee hands. And then scissors. And oh shit, here it is, the Beard Hedger itself.
The case is nice.
Can I just say, like, there's things that sometimes when sponsors want you to do stuff, you just say it because that's what you do. I genuinely love this shit.
That is great.
That's
a great product.
That is great.
Can I add a bit of information for your listeners?
Hit me up.
You don't have to take the guard off. You just twist it and it changes the length. Now,
right.
In number 2 on a beard trimmer, not the same as a number 2 on a head trimmer.
Right, okay.
We found that out the hard way.
What is it? Is it number 2?
I went to 2 like I normally would on the other one and just went, hole in my face.
Right, okay.
And then but luckily it does adjust so it could gradually fade it in. I had that high fade on the face.
I don't have the skills particularly. Oh, wow. I like the way all their stuff, like, feels and all.
It's a high-end product here. Oh yeah, get it in you. Do you see Do you see that movement? Twist the thumb, that little jog wheel thing at the front.
Oh, I like that.
And it goes up and down. See what I mean?
I like the clickies.
It's an extender.
Oh, here, so it is.
Yeah.
Oh wow, 10. In fact, there must be like 20 settings on it, is there? Because there's like fucking halves and all.
Yeah. But you'll get to know and love it. You know,
I reckon I'm like a 7 or an 8 guy where I like to be. You know. Oh, 7. Mate, that's the dog's balls. That's my balls getting fucking scrubbed out, and then, oh, great times. So, get on over to Manscaped.com. You want to pick one of these up? Am I doing that right?
If you've got the thing extended out, you need to drop it down.
For fuck. Spatial awareness, not what it should be.
Take 2.
Take it all, bitch. So, here we go. Oh, damn. This is a time for me. I'm going to be getting all trimmed up and all for going to Edinburgh like a wee boy going back to school. I love it. Listen to the sounds of things. Listen to those sounds. Just
ASMR.
Product. So, get on over to manscaped.com and use the code NOBLASTERS20. That's the word NOBLASTERS, all one word. And the number 20 to get 20% off and free shipping. So, this is called the Beard Hedger Pro Kit. It comes with fucking everything. Oh my god. I mean, seriously. You want to get yourself a wee present? That's one thing. You want to get someone else an epic present for Christmas or maybe a birthday or maybe just because you love them real good. Just get them a wee Beard Hedger Pro Kit. This is going to be good for me because, see, I've also been sort of doing what Fosty does, if I'm telling the truth, where occasionally I've had to double up on the old pube rejector, the Manscaped lawnmower 4.0. No longer will I be fucking buzzing through my beard with a fucking hint of onion on it. No longer. The hint of a quintaint. Now, thank you, Manscaped. Thank you for sending me these things. I fucking love it. Do you like that? Do you like getting wee bits?
Oh,
on the sly?
I love stuff, man.
Do you know Tyrone McKenna from Whiskey and White?
Yes.
You know he hates getting like free stuff, and he hates like if somebody says to him, "Here, come by the restaurant. There's a free dinner." He hates all that. Now there's certain things that I don't like, or that I'll go, "I'm all right, thanks." Like for instance, I hear him doing a gig, and somebody goes, "Here, mate, come on down early. We'll stick you a feed on." I'm like, "Don't see the money you're going to spend on that. Throw it on them a fee, right? Or don't. Just I don't like that." But what I do love, and I have to say this, I can't convey this enough, free cinema trips.
Okay.
I've had 2 of them this year, and it's been the best year of my life.
14 quid in your pocket, bro.
You're not a cinema guy, you're not particularly.
I do like it.
Do you?
If I ever can get to it, you know.
I thought you were saying you didn't want to go see Mission Impossible.
Well, I don't have no real interest in that, to be honest.
Why? It's a cinematic. It's a cinematic masterpiece. I've seen it twice in IMAX, Dan. It's unbelievable. The stunts alone are worth the price of admission. It's before you get into any of the action, or, you know, is he going to book her? Do you know what I mean? He doesn't, but he should. He should have.
No, but I mean, if I got a free one, like if someone said, "Do you want to go watch Oppenheimer?" You know, in this cinema, it's for free. I'd be like, "No, let me pay for it and ensure me there will be no one else in there."
Right.
That's
okay.
That's more what I'm into.
That's like £1,000 in your pocket then, because no one else will be there.
Yeah, fucking right. I'd pay it.
Have
you seen Barbie or Oppenheimer?
I was meant to go see Oppenheimer last night and bitched out of it because I was tired, and it's a 3-hour movie. Yeah. I ended up staying in the house. Do you know what I ended up doing?
Wanking?
Emails and paying people, and then I wanked over the money that was
then you had
left
plenty of fucking energy.
I hated doing all that. What have you seen both of them?
Neither.
I thought you saw Barbie. Was it just Maureen saw Barbie?
No, I had to stay at home with the child,
okay.
and then Maureen went with all her sisters. With all her sisters, yeah. You know.
She said it was good.
She said it was good, yeah. She said it was good.
I can see why it would be good. I like both of them. I like Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling.
We had this conversation yesterday where I was like, you know, people were saying Margot Robbie was like mid, you know.
Chloe told me about this.
Which first of all, you know what I mean? Fucking, you know what I mean?
I didn't even know what that phrase meant.
Yeah, but that'd be some fucking incel in his room. You know.
Yeah, she's not as hot as the
but
actual
what
doll.
does mid mean? Like middling? Like you're in the middle?
Just like average.
Like
average. But my argument was Gosling is fucking well over the hill. The guy's 60 or something.
What age is he?
I don't know, but he's supposed to be Ken, you know what I mean? Looks like
looks about 40 to me.
That's too old, man. You're supposed to be Ken.
Well, what age is Margot Robbie? Is she not like about 35?
Yeah, but she's very slight and doll-like, you know. She's like she looks like a Barbie. Gosling is, yes, handsome guy, but just a fucking fella. You need someone a wee bit shinier than Gosling, I think.
Oh, this is harsh. You're harshing Gosling here, like, so bad.
He's great, but I just think it was not the right casting. Have you ever seen Matt Rife? Do you know who that is?
No.
The comedian?
Don't think so.
He's gorgeous. You know who he is?
I don't. Oh, yeah.
Before
we came on air, we've discovered that I know nothing about other comedians or podcasts because I'm knee deep in Robert Harris's Lustrum trilogy.
Oh, you're in a fucking bubble. You're in a cultural bubble.
Mate, so deep in that
You'll
bubble.
drop like real common knowledge to you, and you'll be like, What's this? What is the Titanic? What?
Oh, no, but the
Like
Titanic.
submarine? What? Oh, I thought, did he sing it? What? You know?
It happens a lot. Like people, but it happens a lot around comedians because a lot of comedians are like finger on the pulse, looking for the next thing to do jokes about. Whereas I'm like, I mostly joke about shit that happens to me. So I don't
hanging about in the Tesco's.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Waiting for an altercation.
Yeah, waiting for a row with no doubt includes an old woman. You know what I mean? And some sort of food product. But like, I don't know. I think. I don't know, mate. I like Gosling. Do you know what I like?
I like him. I think he's
The
great.
Big Short, great. The Nice Guys, great.
That is great.
That is great.
That's a fun
It's
film.
an underrated film. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Fucking Shane Black,
Don't know who it is.
Oh, knows his way around a script, mate.
No, right.
Knows his way. Oh,
There's
yeah.
a guy in it.
Lethal Weapon, Predator,
I'm watching The Bear at
Last
the minute.
Action Hero. What?
Have you watched The Bear?
I watched a couple of episodes of the first series. I struggled.
It's very simple.
I think it's very artsy to the point where I go. That's hard for me to do, by the way.
Not enough 60-year-old men flying out of a helicopter.
No, I need
with a fucking parachute.
exactly, mate. Do you know
You're
what?
watching this going boring.
I'm watching The Bear going. I get your character deep dive, and it's I've heard it said that it's a war movie set in a restaurant. That's what I've heard.
All right.
Now I'll take that description after the 2.5 episodes I watched.
Yeah.
It just it was itching my dick a wee bit, and I'm like, I'd rather just eat something and watch Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I gotta say, like the second series, they really got their shit together. I think it really fell into place. I've only seen about 4 or 5 episodes.
So now I can't just think of the description I heard of the second series. I was told the first series is war movie set in a restaurant.
Yeah.
And I was told something like it's I don't want to say rom-com, but it would be like it's a rom-com in a restaurant now. It's different.
Yeah,
said.
yeah, he gets a girlfriend basically.
Maybe it was
Has any of you boys seen it? Have you seen it, Frosty?
Yeah, I've seen it.
The camera
Dan's
work,
flat out.
camera work is tasty.
No, it looks
It
brilliant.
looks great. Yeah.
Like just the wee bits in between scenes. You're like, that could cost £1 million.
It looks
You know,
brilliant.
just to do
Shots
that
of Chicago
little
and all,
montage.
yeah.
But part of me goes,
You gives a shit.
where's the
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on him ripping his face off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's actually
Not a
Gordon-
grenade in sight.
Gordon Ramsay on there. Then he rips his face off. It's me, and then I rip my face off. And that's
Where
Tom
do you
Cruise.
draw the line at like old people being in action movies? You know, when you see like a Neeson and he's pissed himself and he's like,
He's. Do you know where I draw it? Roger Moore in fucking nearly any of the Bonds. I mean, he's old in Live and Let Die, and he did 7 Bond films. Like, he's old in the first one. Have you ever seen The Chop? He does The Chop a lot, and then it gets to the point.
next scene, cast on.
He does a lot of elbows like that.
Yeah.
You know, using this arm to fucking, right? And then by the time he's in like a second and third movie, he has to hold on to stuff to do kicks. Like, I mean that, he really does.
Come here, you.
I've done the marathon, which is all 7 mirrors in fucking one sitting.
Yeah.
And it is not easy. It is not easy. I've also done the Shaunathon, or the Marathon, as it was known. All 7 fucking Connerys in one sitting. But we failed the first time doing the marathon. We got into View to a Kill and had to
Say
turn
that
it off.
like it's normal.
No, but we had to come back for it because it's so hard. See, doing 7.
Does that apply to everything? We had a ring-a-thon last week. All Lord of the Rings.
No, because there's only 3 of them in there. I would take a ring-a-thon.
Bet you would.
I'd take a
You
ring-a-thon
naughty bitch.
if it included The Hobbit as well. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I would take that.
That's
but-
something I've absolutely no time for.
What, The Hobbit?
I went to see the original, like when it just came out, Lord of the Rings. I was probably like a young teenager. And they had an intermission, and I had to say to my mates, I was like, are we really going back in here? Are we really fucking... I was so bored, I had about 32 Chupa Chups. I was like bleeding out my mouth going, are we going back in there?
I like the
Bored
first
chilling.
one. I like the first one, and then my interest in it decreases, like, vastly. Like, but I did see the first 3 in the cinema, and I watched The Hobbit at home. Like, I couldn't be fucked going. I felt like it's not worth taking
Back
price.
to Hobbit at home. Today we're shaving our feet.
We're gonna take a fucking Manscaped product to my Middle Earth. It was nice. It was very nice. It was it was I don't know, mate. I old people in action movies. Moore is too fucking old. Stallone in a couple of these later ones.
At least he's absolutely jacked, though.
Yeah, but he's mate. it's
What
old.
Bond, like who would you throw in there as a Bond that would be actually believable?
Well, now who should be the next Bond? Gosling? No.
That would make more sense.
A good. See, I think they'll always want to go British actor, won't they? Do you know who I think would have been class as Bond? But I think he's maybe aged out of it now, and I don't know if he'd call himself British. but
Gervais?
Fassbender.
Oh yeah, Fassbender.
Fassbender would be. Fassbender can do the detachment of,
Yeah,
and someone fucking.
yeah.
You know, he could do the dark Bond shit. I like that darker Bond.
And he's got a big cock.
The Fassbender. That's what he calls it.
Ass bender.
Yeah. The ass bender. Unbelievable. Yes, mate.
Yeah, he would be good.
He would be class. I see,
Hardy. People talk about Tom Hardy for a while. He's a bit too man on the street,
do you
isn't
know,
he?
I don't rate him. Like, I'm sure he gives a fuck. Don't give me your eyes, Willie. I don't want it. I don't. Tell me something that he's been in that he's great in that is also great, because he's great in Bronson, but it's shit.
Yeah.
Or like The Revenant, I didn't enjoy. He's okay in it. Legend. I prefer the Kemp version of the.
Is he in the
Christ.
town?
Yeah.
Is that a good movie?
You what?
Is he in the town? Like that Boston-y one?
No,
Who's in that?
He's in Jeremy Renner.
Ben Affleck.
He's in that one with Shia LaBeouf where they're making whiskey and fucking cousins.
That's
Lawless.
That's
Lawless.
fucking great.
That's okay.
That's a great movie.
He's, I don't know. There comes a
He's
point.
he's too like, I know everyone fancies him, but he's very average guy. You know, you'll see him in the pub and I had no, you know, he's just like, oh, I like, you know.
He
was weird in Piggy Blinders, and I love Piggy Blinders.
Do you know what he's fucking good in? And he's only in it a tiny bit. He's really good in Band of Brothers. In a couple of scenes that he's in.
I would need to watch that.
He bucks somebody in a funny scene, and then later, spoiler alert by the way, it was out fucking forever ago, so fuck up. He plays a soldier who is handing over like a roadblock to a German, you know, at the end of the war when they're sort of working together.
There you go, man.
And he gets run over, or he gets killed in a car accident. It's good. Like,
Nice.
he's good in that scene though, where he's chatting to the German guy. I don't know about Tom Hardy. I wouldn't have him as Bond. No, it's not a Bond for me. I'm trying to think who else is kicking about.
Well, the
who's
next
like
one
the
will,
right
be,
age.
will be a black gentleman or a black lady.
Would you put
Black lady Bond. That's what they'll go for.
I
And
don't.
the mermaid crew, you know, the little mermaid crew, they'll be like, I'm fucking furious.
Yeah. But like,
they'll be so angry.
I don't mind necessarily changing one of those things, but I also go, why not have a character that's like
just the way it
just
was.
that?
Yeah.
No, but like I'm saying, like have a character, like have the new James. Like I'm not saying that's right.
What if
Just-
RuPaul was James Bond? Is what I'm saying.
But like, why not have RuPaul do a spy film, and it doesn't need to be, and it doesn't need to be called 00 Heaven. It doesn't need to be James Bond. Do you know what I mean? But it could just be a spy movie. With
Yeah, I
RuPaul.
don't know why. Like, you know, you have to change a thing. That's a character.
I mean,
that
yeah.
someone made up. Like,
Yeah. Tell you what though,
like
if
who's
you want,
they're gonna remake like Shaft? And
you wanna-
it's fucking me.
I would watch that. You know what I
So
mean?
that sounds great. Actually.
Shift.
Write that down. Dragons down that. Dragons down that.
What about this though? What about the make Hagrid from Belfast in the new Harry Potter? That's this guy.
Oh,
No fat suit needed, lads. Money in your pocket.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
£14.
They'll probably get me to lose £14 to be a fat cunt.
Hagrid.
The lenses, Kieran, are struggling. Do you know what happened last night in my bedroom? This is exciting. For the first time, I don't know.
A ring-a-thon?
This isn't a luxury for most people, but it is for us because we've never had this anywhere we've lived. TV in the bedroom,
You got a TV in the bedroom?
up on the wall.
Yeah.
I love it.
Congratulations.
Do you know how long it took us to do the drilling?
8 minutes.
Forever. No, forever. You know what?
Is it a hard wall to get?
No, it's a stud wall, so we'd get the stud finder.
It's going off, lads.
Yeah, and
Do you just go like that, but and then like
stud finder.
There's one.
You're a man, though.
That's a fucking with ears. So are you. Like
That's
that-
one.
there. That's a fucking bit of hardness behind it.
It wasn't as easy as this in my house. I'm telling you, it was difficult. Don't fucking. I needed it, and it gets you right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
It finds the center, so you know a good place to drill, mate. It's a time like it's a big ass TV. It's up there. Do you know what we did last night? Oh no, we're both sort of really knackered and all sleepy and all. Harry Potter was on. Serenade you to sleep. Fucking brilliant. Oh, great. The Philosopher's Stone before bed.
I was in Universal Studios and I've never seen any Harry Potters.
Really?
I've seen about 20 minutes of the first one. like 18 times.
Would you not enjoy it? I think you would
Like, it's
enjoy
been
it.
on so many times, and I've just been like, nah, it's not happening this time either. But we went on the ride thing. And,
Oh, wow,
it's just
yeah.
like, it actually just stays still, and everything moves on like screens around you.
Right,
But
okay.
they like jizz a bit of, it's like,
Yeah.
and it was mad, like.
Man McGonagall comes out and throws a bit of bean juice at you, you know. Very, very cool.
And then I
she
came out
loves
and I
it.
was like, I'm definitely watching it now.
Do you know what really
That was
annoyed
great.
me? On a recent podcast, I did my Man McGonagall impression, and they
I've seen
put a
the clip.
They put a clip out of it, and people in the comments are going, "This is a wee bit more Doubtfire," and I'm like, "Pay for Patreon, you cunt, and you'll actually see me doing a Doubtfire, which is slightly different than my McGonagall. So fuck you." Anyway, it lives in my
Fucking
head
idiots.
rent free, just so you know, just if that wasn't clear. Oh,
Yeah, wasted on me. I haven't seen any of it.
oh, mate, you haven't seen Mrs. Doubtfire either?
Oh, I've seen that, like, but yeah.
It's a great movie.
But that's a real movie.
Doubtfire, dear. Oh. It was a run by fruiting. Oh, I love that banter.
Look at my penis.
Full circle. Run by fruiting. Happens to James Bond. There you go. Unbelievable. Fucking Pierce Brosnan. He was a good Bond. I liked him. Oh, mate, Goldeneye.
Yeah. Well, he would have been our Bond,
Talk to me about Goldeneye. What a fucking show.
Yeah, maybe
Sean
the
Bean.
only game that I've ever enjoyed.
So
Everything else, I'm like, this can't be one with pure aggression, so I don't like it.
good. There are games that can be one with pure aggression now.
But
Hell
not,
Let
not,
Loose.
not when you have to channel it into your thumbs, you know what I mean?
What about this, though?
Just get-
What about channeling it into mouse and keyboard?
Worse.
Rage. And
Too
a
much
headset.
too much
And a
coordination.
headset. Guys. you
All
know,
the things I would say.
Guys, we need to attack the point.
See if I was talking to some strangers via just audio.
You would.
I would be fucking.
You would. I think any comedian, but especially you, out of the comedians I know, would hate the things that I've said online to people. 'Cause
I would
I'm being
just the
100%
things you said,
serious.
yeah.
Just being like, like Chloe hears them and just comes in and like lifts the headphone and goes, "Wagger." Comes in and just repeats it to me in that voice,
What sort of game are you playing when you're giving abuse to people?
Oh no, not abuse. I'm talking about giving orders to people, so
yeah?
we win the game.
Like a war game?
Yeah, hell let loose.
Advance over the thing.
Yeah,
you
like-
hit them with a full
I'm hitting them. I don't hit them. There's guys that'll be like,
full jargon.
guys, 12 o'clock, fucking blah. And I'm going, you're rare, right? But like, I am also rare, but less rare than that.
Yeah.
This is the thing about being a nerd. There are so many subtle grades when you're in it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like I think Warhammer people are nerds. Do
Okay.
you know what I mean? But I love, like, we World War II painted soldiers, so how am I better than them? Do you know what I mean?
Your man's a good poster boy for Warhammer, isn't he?
Who?
Cavill.
Henry Cavill, yeah.
He should be Bond.
The Witcher. He could be Bond.
The most
but
jacked
tell you
Bond
what,
ever.
I don't like him as an actor. I don't think he's very...
Fuck that.
I don't think he's very deft as an actor. I know.
You deft cunt.
I know. Yeah. Oh, in your ears, you deft cunt.
There's a montage of a compilation of him being on like panels and like chat shows, and every girl just being like
Oh, really?
like just absolutely losing their shit, like just can't stop themselves, just being like,
We were discussing this the other night. You have an absolutely unbelievable talent for making such noises. Like it's an
thanks.
actual, it's a thing.
Thank
You're the best noise guy. You
well,
know,
listen, that's all I've ever wanted. I'm the Winslow of Belfast.
unbelievable.
We should do a game show where you just have wee cards and just shout noises at me.
Do you know what's so sad
that'll be
about
it.
me? When you said Winslow,
Yeah.
my first thought was actually crime novelist Don Winslow, and then I had to go, no, he mustn't mean him. He means Michael Winslow. Like that's literally what happened.
I know Geddis hasn't read a book. He's more of a noise guy.
You would.
Me just listening to those old like BBC sound effects CDs.
He's more of a noise guy. I realise in saying this I sound like a fucking cunt, but it's actually you're so good at it. I'm trying to pay you a fucking compliment, you cunt. Oh my god, it's you going like that's funny. Like I can't even do it. Fuck's sake, that's Jesus Christ.
Mickey, comedians will run bits by each other.
Yeah.
And then Mickey was just running a noise by me one night. Does that sound like finger? I was like, aye, yeah.
What
slightly.
what was I gonna say? Are you coming over to Edinburgh this year?
I was gonna
I keep thinking about getting that lined with ham.
oh yeah, so you can fuck it. You walk in someday and he's just on the table.
Just waffle table. Yeah.
Fucking, there'll be sun blasters. Sun blasters. Will people get sad that we're not playing FIFA?
No.
Nah, fuck
You don't play FIFA, do you? Though?
I can't.
I mean, there's no point. Fuck.
I was amazed at your live podcast. How many people are so invested in the game?
I know.
I thought it was just like we're doing this bit of a side thing. You'd be chatting away, and then the game would start, and everyone's like,
Yep, and it's like
and you could be saying anything, and they're like,
when
oh!
someone scores, it's like an actual football match.
Yeah.
People go absolutely buck mad for it. It's
That's
mad.
crazy. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I'm going to Edinburgh. I was thinking about doing a short run,
I thought about that once.
but I just when I really thought about last year, and I was like, I don't like it. I don't like waiting about all day. I know it's the fringe and it's fun and all, but it's a bit hectic.
It is hectic.
And I was just like, I'm just waiting all day to do one gig. So I'm actually just going over 14th and 15th for a bit of a
Sojourn, a dander.
just fucking
You
bite.
doing any spots?
I probably will, once I get over there. Like, but I think me and Aaron Niall are going, so we might bring the roadcaster and just set up somewhere, and it's a work trip. But this will second you. We're getting a flat for nothing.
Oh, I'm second by that.
2 days holds 8 people for fuck all. You'll all be in some fucking hovel somewhere. I'll be like, come on, come round.
To be fair,
We're
mine
having fucking spritzers.
so far mine doesn't look like a hovel, but it is a king's ransom. Like it's fucking dear for the month. Like we'll say so because we booked it early. You get 1 week for free. Like it's 3 weeks. Sorry, 4 weeks for the price of 3.
Deal.
Because it was
12 grand.
Because we booked it really early. Yeah.
Nice.
It's fucking stinking coin wise, like. But what are you gonna do?
It's just part of it. It's a racket. You know what I mean?
The whole thing is a fucking big
It's
festin', like,
the
isn't it?
price you pay for fame.
I don't know how much fame there's going to be, like,
None,
with the
it
amount of
doesn't happen
tickets
anymore.
the amount of tickets I'm selling.
You
Like.
got to be famous already. Then
Yeah.
you go. Then you
Yeah.
really make the coin.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? You'll enjoy it.
seasoning. That's what
We stayed in an apartment one time when I did the full run, and an artist lived in it. This woman, it reeked of. She was like Malaysian or something, but it reeked of like. You said that the parents, I'd like to go and live in Scotland for a while, and they're like, no problem, sort yourself out with a thing. She's like an artist, so the place is all quite rustic, but like quite nice. And
Did it have a balcony?
it didn't.
All right, okay.
It didn't.
I saw an apartment that was on
It
the
barely had a
website where
toilet.
I got mine. That was like
Oh, this is-
artist's apartment.
This
you know?
is years ago, like,
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean? But it was very close to Bristow Square. But like there was a big sofa bed in the bedroom, and then an actual bedroom, and like we would just flip flop in between where we're sleeping. You know, you might watch something, fall asleep on a sofa bed, make it into the bed, go
I
to
can
sleep.
do that now in one bed
Dirty
because
bitch.
I have a TV in my room.
Yeah, phenomenal. Yeah. But anyway, one night Maureen was like, "Did you get up in the middle of the night and like eat crisps or something?" And I went, "No." And she was like, "There's just loads of rustling." And then the next night, same noise, and I was beside her, and I was not making a sandwich or eating crisps, and I was just rats, so don't worry about it. And then we tried to
When you said rustling, I immediately went, "This has to be rats."
and then we complained about it, and they were basically just like, "Hey, it's Edinburgh," you know.
What does that mean?
Well, the place is just a big fucking medieval. You know what I mean? It's like it's.
Am I going to get rats in my fucking apartment, Colin? Because you see, I'm
it's
not going to be fucking
That's
happy
not a
about it.
guarantee, but you know.
This apartment looks nice.
Well, this one was nice.
No, don't no.
And the rats obviously seen it. Went, this
I
is
saw
nice.
2 rats, right? I have just filmed a wee thing about chippies here, and it's fucking annoying me all day, you cunt. I saw this wee thing about chippies here, or sorry, I filmed this thing about chippies, and I was sitting at the back of one of them the other day because I had to. Dan, you love this. I had to go straight from the shoot into a Zoom call, and Dan loves when I have other plans. Anyway,
Jobs.
I'm sitting there on this Zoom call, and I've just eaten in this place. What's that? The wee mints? The wee minties?
No, it's a wee nicotine pouch.
Oh, Jesus, no, I don't want one.
I had one of both.
It'd be weird if I wanted one, wouldn't
He
it?
was sick of my office.
Really? From eating one now?
Yeah.
It's a nicotine patch.
So it's like a wee tea bag you just put up there and it sinks in.
Does it dissolve?
No. You
So
spit
you
it
have
out.
to spit them out? Sexy. I couldn't cope with something like that sitting in my mouth.
I woke up one day and I was like, vaping is gay, so I'm not doing it, you know?
What the fuck was I about?
You were
Yes,
doing a
and these,
chippy.
and mate, and I've just had food in it, and out the back of it, rats.
Oh.
Two big fucking rats going, just being rats.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it's just fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I don't really
Made me feel
care.
a bit sick. I care.
I'm weird about that. So, not weird. Like I'm just like whatever.
No, I care. Like
I told you about the time I had the deep fried wasp in my KFC.
no,
and I just
but
went
I'll
like-
take this story. Look,
Oh well, that was it.
that's see if that was me, mate.
I just
that's,
lifted it out of the chips.
I'd be I would be.
It was the last time I had a KFC about 14 years ago, probably. Like,
Do you remember the KFC rat?
aye,
Do you remember that? That fucking the deep fried rat. I see if I think about that.
You'll be
hard
sick.
for 20 seconds. I can.
what about
bring
like when you
poke
get
in my
a,
mouth.
you know, like a hot wing or whatever at a KFC, and it's just got a beak on it. Do you ever see them ones? No. Like the whole head's falling in the basket. You go to eat it, and there's a full foot attached to it. Would you eat a chicken foot?
No,
We can go to Lee Garden after this. I'll take
I know Chinese places.
I'll
do
take
these.
a boy. Chicken feet are on me.
It's not for me.
Like Oprah with chicken feet. You get
Do you know
chicken
why?
feet. Black bean chicken feet, sweet chili.
I think, and this is a stupid reason, because I know it'll have been cleaned, but a chicken's feet go through. That sounds chicken feet.
Chicken foot.
They're gonna be they walk around in chicken shite all day, and chicken shite is fucking leaping. Do you ever smell it?
Yeah. I
You live in the
countryside.
country, mate.
On a hot day, bro.
What is the worst smell? Is it a chicken place or is it pigs?
Cow shit is quite familiar. You know, it's like whatever.
It's almost. I think cow shit is the smell that when I'm driving through the country, smelling 8 different types of shit. The cow one is one more go.
It is
alright.
weirdly. It is weirdly comforting.
Yeah,
You know.
cool, yeah.
But they've got new technology now because they used to drive around and like just fucking jizz it up in the air.
Yeah.
And now they've got another thing where they just turn it around and it like squirts out like wee hoses on the floor, and that doesn't kick it into the air.
Yeah.
As much. I'm a real culture now. And then chickens is a bit like
Chickens
Right?
are stinking.
And then pig-
There's an acidic
yeah.
vibe off of
It's a
chicken
bit
shit.
like fuck.
Yeah.
But then pig is literally like fumes.
Yeah.
Where you're like you're
Over
fucking,
combat, yeah, it's fucking
pass
rotten.
out at the wheel.
Yeah, it smells like fucking pig shit. Smells like fucking what I imagine death to be like.
Well, it's not far off smelling salts.
Right,
Like
okay.
really fumey, like ammonia.
Yeah.
Because that day we were filming up in some farm, and the fella was like, "Do you want a piglet for the video?" And I was like, "Yes." And he went and got the piglet, but he just walked into this shed, and he didn't flinch because he's used to it. And I hit this wall of just like, Ugh! It was like full like involuntary like body spasm. It was like, and he just kept walking. I was like, "How do you not die in here?" I'd be like Bean going in to get this piglet. Get the piglet.
You live on a farm. I was born in it.
I was born in the fumes.
Yeah, there's another Tom Hardy performance.
Would these
Now that
fumes
we
kill
came
you?
out.
It would kill you.
These bad for you?
Bad for you.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a farm guy. I don't think I do well on a farm.
No.
I don't have. Do you know what I don't have? What farmers would call common sense.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't have the sense of like, don't stand here because that big fucking blade is about to fucking just hack through
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or
absolutely.
don't stand over there because 4 cows are gonna come out and fuck there. You know what I mean?
I would dare say
Lesbian
you have
cows, obviously.
that thing where you back down at any inconvenience immediately.
Oh yeah, definitely.
know?
Yeah.
You know.
Farmer, what would be the first inconvenience? The first inconvenience of farming is getting up early. I'm out. I'm sorry.
They'd be like, put them wellies on. You're like, why do you make me do this
And
stuff?
I'll be like, I've just bought Crocs, you cunt, for the first time.
My Crocs came the other day. Different
Yeah.
man. Actually, they sent me a 12 by accident. God damn. Is this
fine, aren't they?
is this the new you? Is it?
No, I'm just loving them right now. I think I do. I still have nice Adidas, but you know, it's unbelievable. Somebody write that down. That was a 10-second stretch.
I would like. Do you ever see that sneaker show where like, who does that? Complex or something? Like they take a celebrity into a sneaker shop and let them pick shoes.
Really?
I'd love to do that. I'd love to do that for you and the various other comedians.
You love a shoe though. To be fair.
Because I would, you know what I mean? I'd take a look at you and be like, I know what you need.
I always think like you and Shane have like different tastes, but both sort of fashionable guys. I'm not that guy.
I would disagree.
Disagree with what? You don't think Shane's fashionable?
No.
You heard it here first, guys. No blasters, but shots have been fired. Oh shit!
That's don't put our names together when it comes to sneakers.
No, but
don't fucking.
I'm not just talking about sneakers. I'm talking general.
They're standalone in the sneaker world.
Then what have you got on today? What doof? Nikes. Very Nike.
The dunks.
Are they Jordans? Are they?
I'm not joking about Shane. We send it. That's mainly how we communicate. You just send me a picture of a shoe, and I'll be like, aye. Dave did it this morning. Sent me some absolutely smacked out fucking riot shoe. And I was like, I don't know, Dave. I don't know about that. Where is he? He literally sent me. Dave sent me. Oh, it's not gonna load up. Yeah, he sent me these. Like, bro.
That's a Sconder shoe.
That's a shoe.
Thinking of buying it?
That's the shoe a guy would be wearing if he was like sprinting through Belfast in a grey tracksuit.
A great message back. Kinda nice.
Kinda
smick.
Well, he knows what I mean. Here, look at that shoe. You wouldn't wear that there, Rad, would you?
Oh, fuck.
That's fucking bonfire material. That's I'm going to a bonfire shoe.
They are rare. Like I see recently, about a year ago, I bought a pair of like Nike. They're like Nike sandals, big platform type ones. You know, you sort of look like
Special
Do you
beats.
remember Tekken?
Yeah.
Do you remember Hitachi? The big fucking Japanese fucking guy with the big
So
platforms?
racist to just be like
Well,
on their part.
all right, yeah.
He's Japanese. We'll call him. I don't know. Toyota. Just fucking any fucking. Just any Japanese brand. Toyota. What's his name? Kawasaki.
Oh, unbelievable. Right, so I got this sweet pair of Mitsubishis, right? That's so good, mate. That is so good. Toyota. Right, so he has. I got these Nike ones that are like his fucking samurai platforms, right? And I love them. And then I got them from a website. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like it sells like the end of like lines and stuff. Because you could. My nephew had a pair of these, and I went, I could be useful, right? And I looked at them and went, they're class, and he goes, he got his from Nike. When I went to buy them, you couldn't buy them, but you could get them on his fucking website.
Like StockX or something,
It's
like a resale site.
Yeah, like an outlet type thing.
Okay.
So I got them there, and then they were having a sale. I think it's called End or something like that. This website.
End Clothing.
Yeah. So I went on and I got or was looking for shoes, and then what I did was I went on and you go through the filters. So I went through by size, and then by color, and I wanted, like, you can pick multicolor or something, right? So pick multicolor on it, and they had these ones. I think they were like Skechers, right? Now they had all these wee flowers all over them. They were Scundern, but also I'm looking at it going, is this what I have to do now to be relevant fashion wise? Is do something outlandish, right? Because I think I'd been in Lavery's maybe a week before, and there was a lot of shoe talk, and I'm sitting there in my black Adidas going, maybe I should open myself up to getting something with colour on it, right? And I showed them to Chloe, and she laughed for about 20 minutes in my face. Like, couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah.
Texted me later, laughing faces about the shoes.
Yeah.
So I can get them. The worst.
You need to work with an expert. You need a shoe coach. And for £1,200 a month, I'll take you around. I'll send you links. It's just not your world, you know what I mean?
It's not my world.
It'd be like me diving into the Warhammer world.
That's not my world either.
Oh, well, whatever. When I'm fucking nerd.
Dive into Robert Harris. I mean.
Yeah, I'll be like, is this a good Robert Harris book? And you'll be like, what is it, 1986?
Fatherland? Get out.
Fucking idiot.
Get out. It's fucking ages ago.
No, he just...
What you want is Conclave. Robert Harris. They're making. I think they're making a TV series of Conclave.
Great.
It's about.
That's more my speed.
It's about the vote for the new pope.
Oh, nice. I like
The
that.
Conclave. Yeah.
The conclave. I
Didn't like the ending, I won't lie.
I screenshotted a thing the other day, and it was, like a breakdown of the sort of Freemasons and the hierarchy of power in the world, and the Vatican's quite low down there.
Really?
You think they'd be way up there.
They say that the Freemasons have penetrated the Vatican, which must hurt.
Look, the Vatican's only there.
The Vatican usually like to penetrate themselves. Who's at the top? Who's above Hitachi?
Kanye.
Unbelievable.
Oh, fuck's sake. Jenks, touch wood. No, no, man.
Do you remember, how did you used to get out of it, Jenks?
Full fist fight?
There was Jenks, you get the dig, I get the wish. Do you remember that?
No.
Jenks, and if you get it first, you dig him and you get to make a wish.
Nah, I did sports at school and stuff, so there's none of that. Just did regular stuff.
That was more something with a
Or, like, see, you ever be on a school bus to be, like, violent?
Yes.
Like, real bullying? Used to be, see, someone was on the inside, you'd be like, look, what's that out the window? You know, there's a fucking something out the window, and someone would turn, and they just, like, smash their head against the window. People bleeding all over the place.
Our school bus was good crack. I sometimes look back on it and go, when I was in second year, there was a wee lad that was in first year, and we were mates, but we used to punch each other quite a lot, like.
Nice.
But we were mates. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. If you can't smack your mates in the face, who can you smack?
Exactly. We used to play slapsies and all. And have I told this story about the slapsies? I definitely wrote about it in the Sunday Life. We're playing this epic game. Me and this guy.
Slow week, was it?
Yeah. Playing. We're
With all this Ukraine talk, do you remember slapsies?
do you know what my job is at the Sunday Life is to shed a little levity in the newspaper that is the light of banter in the newspaper that is jam packed with rapists, murderers, and pedophiles, and in the middle of it's me going, here, you get a good sandwich out of Sawyer's right now. So
Tell you who needs a slapsy.
did you ever go to Sawyer's?
Oh, that's great.
For a sandwich, I went yesterday. Anyway,
What I like in there, the sort of very sort of just hardcore Belfast guy who's went in there once and be like, fuck, that's lovely, and then he goes back in and he's all rough as fuck, but he's trying to order.
He's trying to order like fucking pesto and sharif.
He's trying to be. It's kind of dismissive.
Yeah.
He's like, get that prosciutto and the fucking.
There's a fucking here.
Mozzarella, not the ciabatta.
There's a fucking line out fucking tapenade, you can't.
Yeah, that's what he'd be like. He'd be like, what do you call it? Pretend he doesn't know what it is.
I know, yeah.
Tapenade and all. Just make sure it's on that, because fucking my mom will be raging.
So what
Is that Huda? Is it?
What the fuck are we on about? Oh,
Slapsies.
Slapsies, right? So
What is slapsies? This?
yeah,
Ah.
right. So we're playing like an epic game of Slapsies, right? It had been going on for days, right?
Oh.
And like bus to school, bus home for a few days, and for about a day and a half now, I've been getting fucking rid, right? Like I can't. By the way, I've stayed my wee finger. Can't even fucking. Can hardly do that. Anyway, so my ring finger's real sore. Anyway, so we I was figuring that, and we're sitting playing.
You do have the hands of a mole.
I do like two mole rats.
Google mole of hands.
Right? So you do you do all to try to get somebody to flinch and all that.
Yeah.
So I kept getting flinched,
Fence.
and I'm getting fucking free slapped. Seriously, one of the days on the way into school, my hands were like. Again, what is with my
Like Mary Berry's hands with it? Fucked.
I was got. No, I won't say it. My hands were like. My hands were raw as fuck. Right?
Whisper it to me. What are we going to say?
Now I am.
They were sore?
Yeah, so they were totally fucked, right?
Yeah.
So we're doing all these, right? And all the moves, right? And I'm only getting slapped, by the way.
I mean, it's 10 out of 10 banter, but
right,
it's so rough.
All right,
It's so-
I'm just getting fucking caught up, right? It's grim, right? And then it finally becomes, he goes to slap, and I go like that. And other people were watching this. Like a few lads, and it was like, Jesus fucking Christ, Bartlett's gonna fucking, right? And it's all this. And
he's the Mayweather of slapsies.
right? And we're doing, I lay a couple of fucking sweet slaps in, right? And then I go, right? And he moves, and I'm like, that's it. It's free slap. I'm gonna fucking get you back. I'm going to put your hand through the floor of this bus, you cunt, right? And so he turns over, and everyone's going. And as I go to fucking do the doom slap, where I'm literally gonna fucking, it's like, I'm gonna do my Bruce Lee fucking whole body moves. I'm up off the floor, right? And the bus just goes, and I go down his hand, and I mean, it was so shit. I will never forget the faces of my couple of mates just as their faces change into like, like, oh, it was so shit. And basically we just stopped playing slapsies because there was nothing else to do. Like, I mean, I couldn't. I would never, I couldn't live that down. It was literally like I fucking felt him up. It was awful. It was like I was fucking asking him, did he want to go to the formal with me?
Oh, God.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, it was fucking terrible.
What an epic battle.
Mate, it was so grim. My hands were fucked, like,
remember,
absolutely raw. I reckon that game of slapsies stunted their growth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember there was having a dead arm competition with a fella.
Fuck.
And I was about 3 well-connected punches. And it was like, do you know that, like, real blunt force trauma where, like, I think the fourth one, it would have been like jam. I think it would have, actually opened the skin.
Yeah.
And we had to just be like, I think that's probably plenty now. It was like fucking just, just smashed to bits.
Me and Kev used to do a thing where when he was leaving, we'd go sort of slap hands.
Yeah.
And then it would be like, we'd slap and then full force backhand each other,
Yeah.
and then full force slap, and whoever gives up first is a bitch.
Yeah.
And basically, like, we'd be about 7 or 8 into those, going back and forth, just literally both like 2 bits of bacon, just fucking both hating it, and then just look at each other being like, please say, can't we just both stop?
Kev's
Do you know
like,
what
fuck's sake, I'm late.
Fucking brutal. Do you ever do Farmer Brown's? Do you ever Farmer Brown somebody or be Farmer Brown? You know, like
that
the
like a dead leg?
knee in the thigh, in the side of your thigh. It's the worst.
Not in a game. I've had a dead leg, yeah.
Aye, from playing or whatever,
Yeah.
but like, nah, mate, just walking over and Farmer Brown and somebody.
Who did Tyrone hit you? Aye. Have you ever had a leg kick from someone who can kick?
No.
That's a disaster.
That
That is like you lose control of your bowels.
mate,
It's like central nervous system just goes and your whole body.
Tyrone punched me, and like, I swear to God, like,
Did he punch anyone else?
no.
No, fair play.
He punched me, and it was like, I had a migraine after.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it can't give me a headache by punching. This is a true story.
It's a lot of pain out of nowhere.
He punched me in the arm, and I was bruised there.
Like your arm hit your.
I was bruised under my arm. I was bruised. I was actually bruised through my ditty. Like, it was, mate, it was fucking woeful. The side boob was fucking ruined. Like,
Yeah, is it like one of those high caliber bullets just misses you, but you're still turned into
yeah,
jelly?
yeah. It's still fucking fucking an AK round just going past. Mate, it was shit. Like, it was actually shit. I knew it was gonna be shit. Like, if I turned around to you and said, "Dig me in the arm," I know it would fucking wreck.
Oh,
But
maybe more.
It could be because you're bigger than him.
I'm about 8 stone heavier though.
But he's like, I'm going like,
I'm not a professional boxer.
I wanted to know I wanted to be able to go, I know what that is now.
Yeah.
And it was shite, like.
Yeah.
And he even said it's one of the sweetest connections he's ever had in a punch, which is mental. Because, I mean, how many punches? That's what he said. How many?
What? A static non-boxer.
But when you hear it, mate, it's like 2 snooker balls hitting each other. Yeah. Proper,
Yeah.
just
real.
so shit.
Yeah.
So shit.
The scariest bit about those leg kicks is the ones that sound like, or is foot mainly, and the
Right.
ones that just go like, is like shin. Oh. And so the ones that don't make much noise hurt a lot more.
I think, do you know, like, when you're watching like MMA and you see a guy maybe getting ground down over a round or two with just vicious leg kicks, and you see the welts on their legs and all, I'm going, that's a cunt who's basically made of stone getting fucking wrecked by them. So how would a marshmallow fare against it? Like, probably not well. Like, you know,
It would be dangerous. Like, it would literally be like
break your leg,
blood
shit.
clot,
Yeah,
territory.
I wouldn't want that. Like,
Well, you wouldn't?
a blood clot, no. Internal hemorrhage, no, I'm alright.
Hematomes?
Mate, see, to be honest, you should have seen. Did you see the bruise when it was at its worst?
No, I've seen it a few, maybe
There was
a
a
week.
couple of pictures of it that wasn't really at its worst. It really grew into itself around day 8.
Really
you know.
ripened up, did it?
Yeah, like it was like, because the first 4 days it was just like a big fucking swollen lump on my arm, and then it was like, actually now it will start to bleed.
Yeah.
And it was fucking crazy. Like, from one punch, it was nuts. It was one of the worst decisions I've ever made, but fun. Fun to look back on, shit to go through.
Did you get a proper clip of that?
Yeah.
Was it buried on Patreon or something? I don't know if I've seen a proper
So
clip of it.
we had the one where it cuts to black when he
Yeah, I
lands
seen
it.
like a, yeah, that
But
one.
then we'll have a real one as well.
Nice.
Yeah, fucking brutal.
I'd like to see that.
Fucking brutal. Well, this has been a lot of fun. Do you want to go do brunch?
We're going to go fucking fight each other in the
I
car
was
park.
gonna say, do you want to go
Slapsies?
Well, we'll go and fight a fucking plate of pancakes. I can't, mate, because that is sore as fuck.
What'd you do, mate? What'd you do? Put the TV up?
I was playing football.
With your hand?
doing
Oh,
that.
you're doing that.
With your hand. Yeah. Playing slapsies with a ball.
That's what I was saying before the podcast. Are you going to take Shane to do something that you're, dramatically better at?
I take him to do stand up sometime.
I don't know. We'll pray to this.
I think I'm a better cook than Shane.
Oh, fuck me, yeah. Sure, he only eats 2 things.
Nando's. Nando's.
I would imagine you're a better cook. We should have a cook-off.
Yeah, that would be a challenge. That would actually be a,
Yeah.
who
How
do
can we
the judges?
combine... Get on this, producer guys. Fighting and cooking. Ready, steady, fight. Two dead arms, and then see who can do that omelette challenge. Like, make an omelette the quickest.
Unbelievable.
Just trying to work it out.
Oh, that's fucking class. What could I? I'm not a good driver, so it can't be driving related. Reading. Is there a reading challenge I can do with Shane?
We were talking. It was the podcast was out today, but when we were in Edinburgh and Chloe was driving, and it was like me, you, McCann, and Mickey in the car, and it was fucking hauling ass.
The car just hits it like.
The car was fucking just doing. You know when people put like a bale in their boot to do like donuts, put a bit of weight in the back. It was like
Going up them hills in Edinburgh.
going up a cobbled street.
Where are we going? McDonald's. Do you know what I mean?
There's a fucking suspension, just dust. Chloe didn't even have enough room on her own seat. She's like, fucking.
It was so fucking hot there last year as well. Oh my god.
Fuck.
Is it? What's the weather like over there at the minute? Is it normal? Is it like here? Remember last year? It was seriously ball baking. Like, it was absolutely stinking over there. I remember that. Like, that was so rotten. Do you remember like waiting to go on in that wee bit in the monkey barrel with just that like slush on the ground? Oh, so rank.
And it was in a little tiny like walkway that was like a tunnel.
Yeah.
That was just a few inches too small to comfortably stand in it. So
Yeah.
you were like
Yeah.
just waiting
Just that.
in the
It's
bleachy
not.
sick.
It's not even a. It's not even a smell. The smell beggars description. Like, because there's no like. You know what I mean?
Well, William,
there's
you said
there's
it-
piss and sick and sweat and beer.
They've tried to kill a load of bodily fluids with bleach,
Aye,
and it's
And
weird.
it's so hot that it's also everyone's breath and all is even in it. Oh, it's so fucking woeful. Anyway, fun. That's what we're doing right now over in Edinburgh.
Don't be breathing at his fucking gig, I'm telling you.
I know. Don't open your mouth either to me, or I'll fucking land on you like this cunt. Anyway, thanks, Millie, for coming in, man. It's been a lot of crack.
No problem at all, man.
Anything that you want
it's
to?
been a pleasure.
Want to jam down people's throats?
I just put up my tour poster there, going on a very specific small tour of all the
Nice.
hot spots. SSE 30th of September, Vicar Street 8th of September. That's it. ColinGeddis.com for all the nudes.
Up the
That's it.
hoods. Thanks very much.
Bars.
I will be going to Joxer now and buy SSE tickets. As you do that, I'm going to Joxer. I won't be buying SSE tickets. And yeah, give us one of your best noises. Thanks for letting me take
Come
it
get us
easy.
the noise guy
See you in the next one.
on tour this year.
Oh no.